Hey crafty friends, it's Elisa with Mirror Image Crafts, and I want to show you just a few things about this card. I'm not actually going to make this card on this video because I don't own this stamp set or this embossing folder, and I forgot to borrow them from my sister, my beautiful sister who owns them. So I just wanted to point out a couple of things about this card that are just a little bit unique so that you know about them. Okay, so the first thing is, again, I've used burlap because I'm obsessed with it, love it, and maybe a little hard to tell, but I fringed the end of it, and I wanted to show you how I did that just to give a little bit of a different, unique look. So when you get the burlap, it's kind of sewn on two ends. So I've just cut off with my craft scissors one end, and then I just simply peel some of the pieces out to get that kind of fringy look. You can do as many as you want or just a couple. You could also do both sides. I've done that on cards too. See? It's just that easy. And it just kind of gives a neat effect on the card. So you can see, kind of fringy. That's fun. And the other thing I want to show you is how I did the sponging. There's a couple of different ways that you can do sponging. So I've taken a mint macaron piece of cardstock and I've embossed it with an embossing folder that I do have. And I'll have all the measurements for this card and the ingredients for it at the end of the video. So I've just embossed this, and I'm going to show you a couple of different ways that I like to do sponging. So I'm just, my sample card uses soft suede for the sponging, but I'm going to try it with Tip Top Taupe. So I just have a little wedge of the Stampin' Sponge, and I'm going to just put it on my ink pad. And then one sponging way I like to do for the edges is just to pick up my cardstock and just kind of brush the ends. That's a great way to do it if you just want to get the ends, the outside pieces of your cardstock sponged. I like to do that. It just gives kind of a smaller effect, but it's still really pretty. For this card, because it's embossed through the whole back of the card, the whole background rather of the card, I did kind of a slightly different technique. So for this, I just have my cardstock down on my work surface. Grid paper is a great background to use because you don't have to worry about getting ink on your work surface. Okay, so same thing, I'm just getting my sponge inky, and then I come in from the side and I kind of just, in a circular motion, just kind of bring it in. I do like to start off the cardstock a little bit, but it doesn't really matter. And then that just kind of covers the whole background. And I just do that just to accentuate the pattern. That's a little darker than my original card, but you can kind of see, depends on the look you're going for. You could even use a lighter color like a crumb cake or something just really light. Sahara sand would give a real light look, I think. And I also sponged the outside of this label piece. So that is how I did that, and I just finished it off then with some candy dots. Candy dots come in a package that looks like this. I used the neutrals and I matched it with the soft suede, and you can get this in the different color families, so I'll have a link to that at the end of the video. Okay, let me know if you have any questions about that, and I'd love it if you'd subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you again next time.